Today we're going to make a Mercimek Kofte, which is a lentil little meatball. And here are the ingredients. You need a cup of red lentils. You need a cup and a half of very fine bulgur. It's really the thinnest bulgur you can get. You need a bit of an onion. I grated that one. I like it grated. You can chop it really fine too. Need a small can of tomato paste. Red pepper paste works as well. Salt, pepper, green onions, and parsley, and as well as cumin. So you need some of that, and I'll give you the description of how much to include. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the lentils and we're going to put them in a pot with about 3 cups of water. We're going to make that happen, and then yeah, as soon as that's cooked, we're going to add the bulgur to it. We're going to saute the onions and in the olive oil in a pan, and the red pepper. Then we're going to mix it all together, and I'm going to show you all that in just a minute. I'm going to saute the onions a little bit here in a pan, as well as I'm cooking the lentils in the 3 cups of water until they're nice and soft. We'll do that, and we'll add some tomato paste or red pepper paste, whatever works, whatever you have, or a combination of the both. All right, we've got the tomato paste and the onions all sauteed up and nice. We're gonna let that cool down. Meantime, we're cooking the lentils, making sure that they're cooked fully before we add the bulgur into it. Or again, let's remember, we need fine bulgur. This stuff is really thin, so look, you can kind of see it's really thin. You need that to make it, otherwise the thick stuff won't work, so be aware. Okay, once the lentils are nice and soft, just check it. Take a bite to make sure it's soft. And there'll still be water in here, which is fine because you're gonna put the bulgur inside to that. So what you wanna do is make sure that's off. You pull it to the side, just let it kind of cool down a little bit here before you add the bulgur in. And then we'll add that bulgur in and we'll mix it up. Okay, now I'm gonna add that bulgur in there. And I'm gonna give it a bit of a mix. And then we're gonna close the lid on it and let it sit there for 15-20 minutes while it absorbs. Okay, so we've got everything kind of cooled down. The bulgur and the lentils were sitting covered up, and now I put the cooled down tomato paste and onions together. We're gonna mix this all up, and then we're gonna add the salt and pepper and the cumin and go from there. Okay, here we are. So I've mixed up the bulgur and the lentils. Now I'm gonna put cumin. You just have to decide on how much cumin you want to put. Put that much for now. And then salt and pepper. And I'm gonna mix that up, and then I'm gonna add the parsley and the onions. And here we go. We're putting some of this stuff in. I'm just gonna go through. You need to add a little bit of olive oil, you can. Just mix it really good here. And then I'll add the rest of that in there as well, so you can see the consistency. See? Okay, so I've mixed it up, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil there, just a little bit more. I'm gonna mix it up some more and then taste it and see if it's got enough seasoning in there. Okay, so I got it the consistency that I like. The flavor is there. So you can just take yourself a little ball in your hand like this, right? Real simple. And there you go. Just make it like into an egg shape. And that's kind of the shape you want. There you go. That's what it looks like. Sometimes they like to put the 3 fingers in there, like do a 3-finger pinch like that. That way you have the 3-finger pinch. But then you put it on a dish around, and you can put it on some lettuce, or just put it in lettuce and eat it like that. There you go. And there we have it. Mercimek Kofte. It's lentils, bulgur, meatballs. And again, you can also put some red pepper, chili flakes in there as well. When you're mixing it up, it's totally up to you. Maybe the balls, you can cover it with stuff, but generally you just put it with a maybe a piece of nice romaine lettuce or some real fresh lettuce, and there you go. That's what you have, and it's totally vegetarian. So those vegetarians out there will love this. Mercimek Kofte.